All right, folks, let's talk about money. It's a topic that can feel heavy, but it doesn't have to be. Understanding your money habits is the first step toward winning with money. It starts with knowing who you are. Are you a saver, squirreling away every penny for a rainy day? Or are you a spender, living generously in the here and now? It's time to find out. This isn't some complicated test from a dusty textbook. It's a quick, gut-check quiz. Grab a pen and paper, or just keep a mental tally. Be honest with yourself. There are no wrong answers here, only truth. The goal is to see your habits in the bright light of day so you can start making intentional choices. Let's dive right in. Answer these 6 simple questions with the first response that comes to your mind. Don't overthink it. 1. A surprise bonus of $500 lands in your bank account. A. Immediately move it to your savings or investment account. B. Start browsing online for that thing you've been wanting. 2. Your friends invite you out for a last-minute expensive dinner. A. Politely decline, explaining it's not in the budget. B. Say I'm in and figure out the money side of it later. 3. When you go grocery shopping with a list, do you A. Stick to the list with laser focus. B. End up with a few extra treats in your cart that weren't planned. 4. Think about your car. Is it A. A practical older model that's paid off and runs just fine? B. A newer model with a monthly payment because you enjoy the latest features and reliability? 5. You see a flash sale for 50% off on your favorite brand's website. A. Close the browser tab because a sale on something you don't need isn't a good deal. B. Jump on the opportunity to stock up on some great items at a discount. 6. When you think about your retirement savings, do you feel A. A sense of calm because you're consistently putting money away? B. A slight sense of anxiety, thinking you'll get to it one day? Take a moment to look back at your answers. Did you lean more toward the A's or the B's? Perhaps it was an even mix. This isn't about judging your past decisions. It's about identifying a pattern. Recognizing that pattern is like turning on the GPS in a city you don't know. Suddenly, you have a starting point, a "You Are Here" marker. From there, you can map out a route to where you want to go. Now that you have your answers tallied up, we're ready to figure out what they mean. Okay, you've taken the quiz. Now for the easy part, the results. Let's get this scored so you can see where you land. It's simple, I promise. Count how many A answers you had. Count how many B answers you had. No complex math, no calculators, just a quick tally. This simple count gives you a snapshot of your money tendencies. It's like driving with a map instead of guessing which turn to take. Understanding your score is the first step to a money plan you can stick with. Here's the breakdown. Mostly A's, 4 to 6 A answers. You are a saver. Security, planning, preparing for the future. Saving brings peace. Impulsive spending can cause anxiety. Mostly B's, 4 to 6 B answers. You are a spender. Joy in the present, generosity, experiencing life. Spending brings happiness. Strict budgets feel suffocating. Even mix, 3A and 3B. You are balanced. You see both sides, future security and present enjoyment. No personality is inherently good or bad. Saver, strength, discipline. Saver, weakness, fear of enjoying money. Spender, strength, generosity and living in the moment. Spender, weakness, lack of planning, possible debt and stress. Balanced, potential for the best of both. They can also feel pulled in 2 directions, leading to inaction. The key: don't change who you are. Harness strengths, add guardrails for weaknesses. Use this information, build a natural budget. If you landed in the saver category, you are the unsung hero of the financial world. You're the ant, not the grasshopper. While others might be focused on the shiny object of today, your eyes are firmly fixed on the horizon. Security is your middle name. The thought of an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months of expenses doesn't just sound like a good idea to you. It sounds like a warm blanket on a cold night. You get a genuine sense of peace and maybe even a little thrill from watching your savings account balance go up. You are the person who instinctively understands that the best time to prepare for a storm is when the sun is shining, and you live by that principle every single day. Let's look at the core traits of a saver. First, you are disciplined. Sticking to a budget isn't a chore for you, it's a challenge you enjoy. You can walk past a sale without flinching because you know the difference between a want and a need, and you prioritize needs without a second thought. Second, you are future-focused. Your decisions today are almost always weighed against their impact on your tomorrow. You delay gratification with ease because the vision of a secure retirement, a paid-for house, or debt-free living is more compelling to you than any temporary pleasure. Third, you are often risk-averse. The idea of losing money is deeply unsettling, so you tend to prefer safer, more predictable investments and financial strategies. This personality is a superpower when it comes to building wealth. Savers are masters at avoiding debt. They rarely fall for buy now, pay later schemes, and are more likely to pay for large purchases with cash they have diligently saved. This habit alone puts them miles ahead of the average person. They are excellent at hitting long-term goals, saving for a down payment on a house, funding their kids' college education, or building a massive retirement nest egg. Their consistent, methodical approach means that time and compound interest become their best friends, working quietly in the background to build a future of financial peace and security. However, being a saver isn't without its challenges. Sometimes, your focus on the future can be so intense that you forget to live in the present. You might feel guilty spending money even when it's for something you truly need, or for an experience that would bring you joy. You can become so focused on the goal that you miss the journey. The danger for the saver is hoarding, where saving becomes an end in itself rather than a tool to build a better life. In the following sections, we'll talk about how savers can learn to enjoy their hard-earned money without compromising their financial security. It's about finding that balance where you can be both responsible and joyful. Now let's talk about the spenders. If your results put you in this camp, you are the life of the party. You are generous. You are optimistic. You know how to enjoy the world around you. While a saver gets a thrill from watching their bank account grow, you get a thrill from using your money to create experiences. You get a thrill from using your money to bless others. You get a thrill from using your money to live life to the fullest. You see money not as something to be hoarded, but as a tool to be used for enjoyment and impact, right here, right now. You understand that you can't take it with you, and you're determined to make the most of it while you're here. Carpe diem, seize the day. Let's break down the classic traits of a spender. First and foremost, you are generous. You are the first person to pick up the check. You buy a thoughtful gift just because. You donate to a cause you care about. Second, you are experience-oriented. You would rather spend money on a memorable vacation. You'd choose a fantastic concert or a great meal with friends. You collect memories, not possessions. Third, you are present-focused. You live in the now. The future feels distant and abstract. The needs and opportunities of today are real and compelling. You're motivated by immediate results and tangible enjoyment. The spender's personality has some incredible strengths. Your generosity builds strong relationships and makes the world a better place. People love being around you because you are fun, open-handed, and you make them feel valued. You don't suffer from paralysis by analysis. You are decisive and quick to act on opportunities. This can be a huge asset in business and in life. You are not afraid to invest in yourself or your happiness. Taking a course to learn a new skill. Buying the tools you need for a hobby you love. You understand that money is a renewable resource, but time is not. Of course, the spender's path is filled with potential pitfalls. Your focus on the present can lead to a neglect of the future. Retirement planning, emergency funds, long-term savings. These often get pushed to the back burner. This can lead to debt, stress, and feeling behind. Spenders are highly susceptible to impulse buys and the lure of easy payments. Without a plan, a spender's income can disappear with little to show for it at the end of the month. The challenge? Channel your energy and optimism into a plan that lets you enjoy today while preparing for a secure tomorrow. If you found yourself with a nearly even split of A's and B's, you are a balanced money manager. You sit at the midpoint of the financial personality spectrum, possessing a unique blend of the saver's foresight and the spender's zest for life. You naturally understand that there is a time to save and a time to spend. You see the wisdom in planning for retirement, but you also recognize that life is meant to be lived and enjoyed. You appreciate the security of a well-funded savings account and the joy of a spontaneous weekend trip. You are the diplomat in the world of personal finance. The traits of a balanced money manager are a hybrid of the other two types. First, you are moderate. You avoid extremes. You're unlikely to drain your savings for a frivolous purchase, and unlikely to skip a friend's wedding to save a few $100s. Second, you are thoughtful. You weigh your options. You consider immediate satisfaction and long-term impact. You're a natural at cost-benefit analysis. Third, you are flexible. You adapt as circumstances change, tightening the belt when necessary, and loosening the reins to celebrate. This balanced approach brings advantages. You're less likely to fall into traps that plague extreme savers or spenders. You probably don't feel the constant guilt a saver might feel when taking a vacation, nor the chronic anxiety a spender might feel about low savings. This moderation often leads to lower financial stress. You're well positioned to create and stick to a realistic budget. Give every dollar a name. Some for saving, some for spending, some for giving. You can build wealth steadily without feeling deprived. But the middle ground has a risk: complacency or indecision. You might get stuck in analysis paralysis. You may be pretty good with money, but not truly excellent, failing to fully optimize savings or fully enjoy spending. The danger is drifting without a clear, intentional plan. Your challenge: move from passive balance to active, intentional financial management, so your inner saver and inner spender work together toward your goals. To all the savers out there, your discipline is your greatest asset. But to truly win with money, you need to learn to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Here are 5 simple steps you can take to find that balance. First, budget for fun money. This is crucial. Every month, allocate a specific amount you must spend on something enjoyable. Dinner out, a new book, a trip to the movies. Put it in the budget and give yourself permission to spend without guilt. It's part of the plan, not irresponsibility. Small change rewires your brain to see planned spending as intentional. Second, set specific, meaningful goals. Get crystal clear. Don't just save for the future. Paid for house fund. European Vacation 2028 fund. Specific, exciting purposes make spending on goals feel like a win. Third, automate your investing, then ignore it. Set up automatic transfers to retirement and investment accounts. Check them only once a quarter. Free your mental energy to live today. Fourth, practice generosity. Make giving a line item in your budget. Tithing at your church. Donating to a charity. Creating a gift fund to bless others. Start small. Be consistent. Seeing your money help others fights the hoarding mindset. Finally, a story. Tom and Sarah. Tom was a saver to the extreme. Huge nest egg, no debt, great income. Thermostat at 60 degrees in winter to save a few bucks. No real vacation in a decade. Winning on paper, losing in marriage. We created a dream vacation fund. He viewed that account as an investment in their marriage. They sent me a postcard from Italy. He learned money is a tool to serve your life and values, not the other way around. All right, spenders, your big heart is your superpower. Now let's put some structure around it so you can be generous and enjoy life without the stress of debt. Here are 5 actions you can start today. First, create a zero-based budget before the month begins. This is non-negotiable. You have to give every single dollar a name on paper, on purpose. When you see that your income equals your outgo, including saving, giving, and spending, you'll know exactly how much you have for restaurants or shopping. It's not a straitjacket, it's a freedom pass. It tells you exactly how much you can spend without an ounce of guilt. Second, use cash for problem categories. If you consistently overspend on groceries, restaurants, or clothes, switch to the envelope system for those areas. At the beginning of the month, you put the budgeted amount of cash in an envelope. When the cash is gone, you're done spending in that category until next month. It's a simple, physical guardrail that is incredibly effective. It forces you to feel the money leaving your hands, which is something a credit card swipe just can't replicate. This small change can have a massive impact on your impulse control. Third, build a beginner emergency fund of $1,000 immediately. This is your first priority. Before you pay off extra debt or invest, you need this small cushion. It will be your buffer between you and life's little emergencies. When the tire goes flat, you won't have to reach for a credit card, you'll have the cash. This small win will build your confidence and break the cycle of borrowing. It's the first step to telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Fourth, wait 24 hours before any non-essential purchase over $100. This simple rule short-circuits impulse buying. If you still want it and it fits in the budget 24 hours later, then you can consider it. More often than not, the initial urge will fade. Let me tell you about a young man named Michael. He was a classic spender. Great job, great income, but always broke a week before payday. He loved treating his friends and buying the latest gadgets. His aha moment came when his car broke down and he had to borrow money from his parents, which he hated. We put him on a written budget and the envelope system for his fun categories. The first month was tough, but then something clicked. He told me he felt more powerful turning down an impulse buy than he ever did making one, because he knew he was finally in control. He started saving for a down payment on a condo, channeling his energy toward a bigger goal. He didn't stop being generous. He just started being intentional. Third, schedule monthly budget meetings. If you're single, this is a meeting with yourself. If you're married, it's with your spouse. For 20 minutes a month, review the past month's budget and create the next one. A scheduled check-in forces you to be deliberate. Did our spending align with our values? Do we need to adjust our savings for the big goals we set? This regular maintenance keeps your financial engine running smoothly. Fourth, increase your investment percentage by 1%. Go to your retirement plan contribution and bump it up by just 1%. You will barely notice the difference in your paycheck, but over decades, that 1% will translate into tens of thousands of dollars thanks to compound growth. Finally, let me share a story about a couple, David and Maria. They were perfectly balanced. No debt, some savings, but no real momentum. They felt stuck. Their breakthrough was writing down one huge goal, to pay off their mortgage in 10 years. Suddenly, their balanced approach had a powerful why. They started making small, intentional tweaks, directing a little more to the mortgage each month. They found that having a big shared mission was more exciting than just drifting in the middle. We've journeyed through the quiz dissected, the scores explored the worlds of the saver, the spender, the balanced manager. You now have a name for your natural money tendencies. This knowledge is power. It's the light that chases the shadows out of the corners of your financial life. You know your strengths, and you know your potential blind spots. You've seen that no matter where you landed on the spectrum, there is a clear path forward. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be intentional. The goal was never to change your personality, but to give you the right tools to match it. A saver with a plan to enjoy life is unstoppable. A spender with a budget is a force for good. A balanced person with a specific mission can achieve incredible things. The most important thing you can do now is to take action. Reading this is great, but it's what you do in the next 24 hours that will determine whether this was just interesting information or the start of a true transformation. Don't try to do everything at once. That's a recipe for burnout. The journey to financial peace isn't a sprint. It's a marathon made up of small, consistent steps. Choose one thing, just one. So, what is your next step? I want you to pick one single action from the list that fit your personality type and commit to doing it today. If you're a spender, maybe that's sitting down for 30 minutes to draft your very first budget. If you're a saver, maybe it's creating that fun money line item and planning how you'll spend it. If you're balanced, maybe it's opening a new high-yield savings account and nicknaming it for a specific goal. Whatever it is,